So we've just reached the turnoff, that way to Pindar Cave, and it'll be that way to Mount Wonderbine. So we're doing tomorrow. When we get down to the cave, we'll go an extra couple hundred of meters and try and check out the waterfall. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know if it's a little tiny one or a decent sized one, but regardless, we'll head down there, see if we can't have a swim, but it might be too cold. Didn't manage to catch it on film, but we came across a little baby brown snake on the trail. It's a good reminder. You always want to be looking down, because if you step on one of those things, you're in trouble. We're currently headed up to our highest point of today, which is Mount Pindar. It's not very high, but that's where we're going to stop for our lunch, and then it's only a couple of k's to the cave. Here we go with our lunch, and with a pretty decent view. There's a little bit of post-lunch luxury. We've got the Tim Tams, caramel flavour. Delicious. Well, we're not far from the cave and the waterfall either, and I've got high hopes for both. I'm quite excited. Wow, this is huge. We've been doing some assessing where we want to pitch our tent, and as cool as that big open area is, a lot of it's slanted and a little claustrophobic in the actual flat parts. So we're thinking there's a nicer part here that's probably just flat enough to put a tent, and then we'll probably go there. Doesn't look like it's gonna rain, so we'll just do the fly. But yeah, this is a beautiful cave. You won't need the pegs. Great. So last video I complained my sleeping mat was deflating during the night and couldn't really find any leaks. Might have been the valve. But regardless, I have got myself a new mat, and it is insulated as well. There we go. Yep. Actively. Just lean him, yeah. Nice. It's like a bike seat. Right, get this preheated. Pop him up and get that fat cat searing. That'll be our oil. Have a look at that. Oh yeah. Put it in. This one's coming off. Definitely would have helped not to forget the seasoning, but steak is still steak, and it's pretty yum out here. While I've got the last little bit of light from the sun, I am gonna make my bread again. I attempted this 2 hikes ago to no success. Slightly successful. I made it too watery. So yeah, I just mixed this up at home. It's flour, bit of salt, bit of sugar, and then I've got my packet of dry yeast here. And just on top of that yeast, we're gonna add just a little bit of water. Tomorrow we're gonna cook it up on some sticks with our bacon and our honey. Should be pretty yum. So I'm gonna be saying goodnight. I'll see you guys in the morning where we've got a crazy breakfast planned. Good morning. That was a sufficiently warm sleep, and my new mat held up well. It's about 7 o'clock. Got a little bit of light out there, and the whole night the cave is just dripping water like this. Made it a little difficult to fall asleep, but that's alright. Another news, here's the bread dough. Definitely rose. There's a lot of air in this. Looks good, and it's gonna make a great breakfast. Anyway, we're gonna get up, I'll start a fire, and we'll get some bacon cooking. There we go. Got a couple pieces of bacon in there. Oh, this is going. So here we go, breakfast is served. A little camp bread and some crispy bacon done on the campfire. Very good. We're all packed, campsite's clear, so we're headed off for today. We're going to be backtracking what we did to get down here, and then going further along the fire trail until we get to Carryong Brook Falls, which is where we're going to have lunch and potentially a swim. Whoa. Here we go. Staple lunch, salami and crackers. We're gonna go have a seat in front of the waterfall and enjoy this beautiful view with some great lunch. We had a nice swim and a lunch break, and it's time to get back on the trail. A big group of hikers passed us earlier, said they were headed for Mount Wonderbine as well, so Looks like there'll be company at tonight's campsite. Anyway, we've only got about 5 or so Ks to go. So yeah, we're gonna make it before the sunset, which will be nice. Be able to catch that up at Mount Wonderbine. And there it is, Mount Wonderbine, rising above the trees. And here we go. We've made it to the turnoff up to Mount Wonderbine. Gonna make it with plenty of time before the sunset, so we'll stop at camp first and throw down our tent. How's that on your side? The tent's all set up, and so now we're headed up to the top of Mount Wonderbine to watch the sunset and make some tea. Should be quite nice. If it doesn't tell you how windy it is, I don't know what will. That's a gorgeous sunset. Tonight's dinner is this creamy butter chicken soup. We got one each. And we've got a bit of pasta. We're going to use half of this.
It smells good.
Yum. See you guys in the morning for the sunrise, hopefully. If we wake up, I turned down my alarm not to disturb other people. So, we'll see. Alright, good night. Good morning. It's just past 6 and it is so windy outside. We don't think Mount Wonderbine is going to be very delightful for a sunrise, so we're just going to take the extra sleep and we'll see you guys later. Well, good morning. For real this time. We slept in another 2 hours or so. It was very cold and it was lovely having a longer sleep in. But yeah, it's about time we get up and get sorted. Today's not too long of a day. So for breakfast this morning we're gonna have leftover bread with some honey and a little bit of oats. Thankfully some of the other campers have already started a fire. So we're just going to add a bit to that and then toast some bread. Should be good.
Try this way, and it's not there. So maybe up here or this way.
Well, I just helped out a couple of lost guys. They didn't seem to have a map or anything, and they were looking to get to Wondebyne, and they're definitely headed in the wrong direction. So hopefully I put them on the right path, and they should be able to find their way back. But we're gonna go suss out the waterfall nearby, and probably have lunch here and make a decision on whether or not this is better than the other spot. And if it is, we'll stay here, and if it isn't, we'll just walk it back. We've had our lunch, and we think it's best we'll just head back to the other one. Nicer water access and potential chance for a swim, but it's quite cold and we're not feeling particularly warm ourselves, so might just relax the rest of the day once we get back to that campsite. Yeah, let's hit the trail.
How elegant.
You can't be graceful out here when you're camping. This is a gourmet meal. This is delicious, just as good as last time. Look at that. Looks like baby food. A bit of pasta in it. It's good. It's very good. So Emma and I have brushed our teeth, and we've put out the campfire, and so now we're going to head to bed. See you guys in the morning. There we go. Oats are finished. We're gonna enjoy this slop and then pack up and hike out of here. All right, well, we're all packed up and we're saying goodbye to this campsite. So as you can see, we've made it to the end of the fire trail, and thus the end of this nice 4 days of hiking. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.